morning, everyone. We're at 90s Con in Connecticut. We're heading into a Boy Meets World panel.
I mean, I think the thing that we've talked about is the show seems so dated in very obvious ways, like the way we dress and some of the slang and all that stuff. And of course, because it was fundamentally a kids show or a family show in the 90s, everyone associates it with their childhood or that time in the 90s. But watching the show, which I've been doing for the first time for this podcast, as we've been doing, is like what we've been talking about is how it has a timeless quality, you know. So I would say it was ahead of its time, and that the themes and the depth of the storytelling, the writing was just so darn good that even though like we as actors were very much present, the characters really transcend that. Seems like this.
Well, was there an episode in particular that was tougher to make than others, and then was there one that was a blast to make? Was there an episode that was tougher to make than others, and then was there one that was a blast to make?
Well, I remember when we did the Scream episode. I call it the Scream episode. That's my favorite episode, and I was actually pregnant during that episode. So when you see me running down the halls, I have a baby. I was about 4 or 5 months pregnant with my last child, and that was kind of uncomfortable for me, but also of my favorite, definitely.
No. Anniversary according to Peggy and Andy.
25 years. What anniversary is that? Silver! Alright.
Silver! I'm gonna treat myself to some silver when I get home. I can't believe I've been married for 25 years.
Do you guys think that they were too young to get married at that time though?
Yes! Now, it worked out for them, and kudos to them. And there are always going to be those success stories. Tony Quinn here has known his wife since they were in high school. They are still happily married. There are stories of it working out, but I would say on a whole, getting married right out of high school is not usually ideal.
But it's fine. We love Corey and Topanga. It worked out. It's good. But one that didn't work out that I wanted to see was Sean and Angela. Is that something that work itself out?
Well, it's good it didn't work out because people still talk about it because it didn't work out.
That's a good way.
I just like saying Shangela all the time. It's really.
You can sometimes it's like Shangela. That's a good way of thinking about it, actually. Yeah, we've gone back, when we were doing Girl Meets World, it was a big discussion, because we knew we wanted to bring Trina back and sort of try and resolve it. But it was also very openly, we were like, do people really talk about their 17-year-old relationships this much in their 30s? And it was like, obviously Sean and Angela would have moved on and lived their life. But of course, in the context of a TV show, everybody knows our characters as, together, destined for each other to a certain degree. So it was a lot of discussion. And, ultimately, the writing staff was like, well, let's have Sean end up with Maya's mom, and it doesn't always. The Romeo and Juliet of Boy Meets World is Corey and Topanga, and they ended up together, so we can't also have Sean and Angela end up together. That was the logic, and then of course there's been a backlash ever since, and we regret it.
One of the reasons I think that's so interesting, why people so wanted to see Sean and Angela together, and why the stuff that happened on Girl Meets World was so weird. I still don't know that character's name. We just refer to her as Sean married Maya's mom. I literally don't know that character's name.
Katie Hart.
Who is it?
Katie Hart.
Katie Hart. Okay, but that's why everyone seemed like, of course, they should have ended up with Angela. I married Maya's mom.
She didn't have 2 seasons of the show. I was only on 3 episodes. So she was only on 3 episodes of it.
When it comes to that show, were you guys worried that it wasn't going to resonate as well as the original did?
Yeah, of course. I mean, and really, how could it? It's a hard thing to try and do a show where you want to pay homage to the show that came before it. You want to touch on the nostalgia factor for it was supposed to be, the idea was that it'd be parents watching with their kids. But there were obviously a lot of people who were in their 30s that didn't have children that tuned into Disney Channel to watch us, and then were like, this show really seems to be about some young kids. And I don't think I like it as much. And you know, that's a hard line.
And then there were young kids going, why are they spending so much time on these old people, Sean? All these old people, I was
getting a lot of applause. So it was tough, and I think it was something that was discussed behind the scenes. How do you do both? How do you make sure you're catering to both? And you know, in some ways we succeeded, and in other ways we didn't. But you know, you make a valiant effort, and we had overall we had a good time.
You could be the voice for a car on a TV show. What kind of car would you want to be the voice for?
That's the best question I've ever heard.
A flying car.
That was my answer. She's in a VW camper. Yeah. All right, you and I are both VW campers.
When I was growing up, I was really good friends with Jenna Von Oy from Blossom, and she was so cool. She was a couple years older than me, and she was so cute, and she was so fun, and she was so cool. And she drove a red Toyota Celica convertible. And all I wanted when I turned 16 was a red Toyota Celica convertible. And my mom was like, you are not driving a convertible. I would be the voice of a red Toyota Celica. So thanks, Mom.
Like a Celica convertible.
Wow, thanks, writer.
Jenna, also from Connecticut.
Uh-huh.
My first car was a red Toyota Celica.
Was it a convertible?
No.
Not convertible.
And I still have it here in
That's so crazy.
So,
How did you not see that?
that's a good question. I don't know. My first car is still there. Yeah, so still have it.
Unbelievable. Who is that?
I would be the voice of a 1964 Mercedes-Benz SL Roadster.
Oh.
Very specific car, I think, is what I would do.
Wow. I would be the voice of a brand new red Porsche. That's all I have to say.
I think I would be the voice of 1976 Starsky and Hutch Gran Torino.
We don't drive anymore. We don't drive anymore. No. So, I could never be the voice of a car because I was never a very good driver. No, but here's
I said, the voice of a car? All right, if you want me to do it, but I don't want anybody to know I'm gonna do this stupid thing. But it became very popular. So it was fun to do. It was easy to do. I didn't appear, so I could knock off the dialogue pretty fast and get the hell out of there.
Would you say Michael, please, Bill? Bill, would you do the voice of Kid for us? Would you say Michael?
You've just been listening to it.
Michael Turbo Boost? Can you say Michael Turbo Boost?
We want to hear it. Just say Michael.
I got a funny story just recently. A friend of ours, mother, passed away. No, it was in her 90s. This is a funny story. And they friends of our son, brought back a great big cardboard thing, a bill, advertising for Hughes Market. And it was a big cut, you know, there he was standing there saying, if you're as fussy as I am, it was like from St. Elsewhere, if you're as fussy as I am, you will stop. Okay, so the joke is that when Bill was being paid thousands of dollars to do this, hating every moment of it, not wanting those things, you know, strictly for the money, he was not advertised, he was questioned, some kind of a program. And he said, no, I shop at Gelson's. And he was fired that day. And he was so glad. All that money gone.
We just got out of the Boy Meets World panel. It was super cute. Bill Daniels' wife kept talking, what's her name? I don't know her name. She just kept talking about him, even when that wasn't the question really at all. She was just, and she didn't say anything about herself. She just kept talking about him. It was so cute. We just got out of meeting Danielle Fishel. We waited like an hour and a half. We were at the end of the line and then they started capping the line after us. But it wasn't like a bad wait or anything. And then when we got up there, she remembered my sister who had met her 2 years ago. I thought that was super cute. I'd never met her before, but she remembered my sister right away. That was so nice. And my sister got this baseball card signed from when she did the first pitch. After this, we're gonna try to get some food and have a sit, and then we're gonna see if we can either get into a autograph with Jodie Sweetin if she comes back. Otherwise, we're gonna be waiting for the Full House panel. BTW, here was my pizza, which was, I don't know, was this $5 or $6? You know, it's pretty good, not bad. 6.5 out of 10.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe it was something other than mac and cheese on.
Here? Do I go right here?
Hi! Oh my gosh, wait, I
There's
was that
Tony.
was you're cute. He was like, she called you too. And I was like, huh, right? Oh no, out there. Hi!
Hey, I got a seat for you right here.
Oh my god. This
All
is
right, ready? Okay, ready?
He loves his hard tricks.
But if you've been here in previous years, you know exactly how this is gonna go. It's,
Be ready.
yeah, there's like 10 people in here like, oh, we know what's coming.
Remember how to.
You must be talking about when I said poop.
He just wanted to know how to say it in sign language, and so he likes to say it over and over again to make her do it. This is what I grew up with, you guys. This is.
You don't have to have backup this time.
Yeah, right.
It's just.
I know, that's just me. There's no one else to. It's just us.
It can be very tiring. In fact, I hope you don't get pooped.
Male. On that.
Always like, please, God, can we start the panel? Yes.
Okay, well, we are here with so many of Jordan fans. How does it feel to be back here, being with them again?
We love you guys.
Seriously. We have the best time with these. They're fun.
We do have a good time, and let me just say this: we get to connect with you in a way that our whole career really don't get a chance.
It's true.
They're cutting my mic off
We
because
need
I
a new
said
mic for you.
See what you did? See what you did.
But we enjoy this, or we wouldn't be here, really.
Sure.
And you guys make it for us, you know. The stories that we get to hear, that you share with us, we hear such nice compliments and comments about the show.
Yeah.
That you're really lovely.
Oh, you're choked down.
This one's pooped out.
I was waiting for it.
Hi. No, but you.
Love watching the show, and you have your kids with you.
Yeah.
They're watching the show.
Yeah.
That's amazing to us.
So I came to apologize.
You know what?
That is,
And also, just so you guys know, that Andrew was on the very last episode that we shot of Full House. He was there. It was the finest episode. You remember us all sobbing like babies, and you were like, "What is wrong with these people?" But yeah, it was the very last episode of Full House. It didn't air in that order. I think Michelle falling off the horse was the right. But you were there for our last episode, so you're like
I just learned that. Well, I just was walking by and I just wanted to say hi.
Okay, then, thank you.
good to see you too. Yeah, I'm a hugger.
It all worked out. It's fine.
That's what happens to us old guys. Well, have a great show, sir.
That was so nice.
Literally on so many shows back.
Oh my god. And then I would run into him and his brother like in my 20s all over LA. It was hysterical. Yeah. It was just, I'm telling you, I can't get rid of these people. They're in my life from the 90s, from the 80s, and I love it. It's great.
Think we could catch Grandma at the airport?
It's a line from the show. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think of a ball.
There was, don't do that.
I know the worst one. I get in trouble for doing things E and Bob did when I was a child.
We had a guy who worked on the show who was a grip, and his nickname was Cannonball.
Cannonball, yeah.
Cannonball, so we'll sign off on an email or a text. Love you very much, Cannonball.
Yep. They found that obviously hilarious. They answered that very well. They're really
Not a
clever.
great
They told that
story.
story.
Not a great one.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll think of one though. Do you have any more questions?
Yes, of course.
Hurry, quick, save us from ourselves.
Okay, well, what was life on set like back then?
I mean,
Funny.
yeah,
It was funny. See here, and Jody and I, we were talking about this earlier, you know, Jody and Andrea have their podcasts.
And Dave has his, yay!
And so we were talking about it, that there is two kind of different stories to tell about Full House. I was in, you know, the adult class, but Jody and Andrea share stories that I never knew about. So I'll listen to their podcast and I'll go, I had no idea that you guys experienced that, because we were off doing something else. You guys were at school, or you were going to Disneyland, or you were doing something with Mary Kate and Ashley. And so, you know, those two worlds are very different, you know, the stories that we get to tell. It's kind of unique.
It really is. I mean, and then getting to come back and do Fuller was kind of fun, because I got to come back and then be the adult class of that show and get to have fun and see what we were missing, which was a lot of schoolwork, really.
But, you know, it was incredible coming back and doing Fuller House too, because it was like our characters had, the girl, and you guys were so funny. You guys were, we were so proud of you, especially me. Weren't they great?
Thank you.
It was so funny. And you three, well, first of all, you were always like the funniest on the show. Like, seriously.
Thank you.
Like Jody's character.
Oh, thank you. Are you a chump? Love it. Thank you.
So
that's what he calls his fans. I wasn't saying that she whispered that.
So I'm going back now in Full House Rewind, and I've never watched the episode. So I'm going back, and it's a whole new, amazing experience for me. And I told Jody today, I'm watching these episodes where you're 5 years old, and I'm like, she's just crushing it. You were so funny, and the timing and everything. But then I go back.
Were? No.
Yeah. I'm bringing it Full House.
Full circle, if you will.
Yes. But then I come back and I do Fuller House, and it was like your characters, Candace was kind of the Danny Tanner character. Andrea was the Joey Gladstone, and you were the John Stamos Jesse character. So it was really amazing to see you guys. It was so much fun. And it was even more fun when I got to direct you guys.
Oh, that was, we got serious. See, there's Dave, and then we call it Serious Dave. And Serious Dave shows up when he is directing an episode or flying a plane, because he's also a pilot. And it's a good thing that the tape that you've seen here doesn't show up when flying a plane, because I think everyone would be frightened. But yeah, it's the serious tape was an experience, because you would like tell us things and we were like, and we wanted to joke around, and you were like, I need you to do this.
Yeah, I took Stamos. No, don't you mean poop?
Yeah, the two sides are probably different too.
I took Stamos flying one time and he goes, man, you're awfully serious up here. And I just said, be quiet, poo-poo.
Hi, I'm Justine Aguilera from Wisconsin. And
We met you earlier.
Yeah, and could I come up and do
She wants to do cut it out with you.
a job?
Oh, you can do cut it out with me? Sure, yeah, I'll come over there.
Perfect. There we go.
Yes. Now, do you know, here, we're gonna do it we're gonna go right up front here.
There we go. There we go.
Come on with me.
Here, you want me? I'll cut it out. You cut it out.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
She out-bopped Bob, so.
But I don't know if that's something to be proud of. Hi, honey, how are you?
Yeah.
You're good? Are you having fun?
No.
Oh my God, love it. Okay, ready?
We're gonna do this together.
Ready?
Okay. Join in.
Ready? Cut it out.
Hi. So this is the scenario. You're celebrities. You are attending 90s Con and you're going to be in the costume contest. What costume would you have?
If we were coming to...
We're coming to 90s Con and you were gonna dress, I'd dress up as one of the dinosaurs from Dinosaurs. I'd dress up as the baby and just wear just a full prosthetic costume with a diaper. That's what I would do. Yeah, just make it weird. You
I
know?
think I'm gonna go as Rachel from Friends.
You know, I'm just gonna say it. I can't. I was thinking it.
It's my eyes.
It is. Well, the hair too, for sure.
Jody, just so you know, having been a part of all of the 90s Con cosplay contests,
Yes.
I can safely say that you were in the top 5. Your character is in the top 5 of cosplay costumes that happen at 90s Con, just so you know.
It's the side pony. Nothing like a side pony. You know what I mean? It just really screams 90s.
All right, next up we have...
Hi, I'm Julie Palumbo.
Hello.
Hi. I met you guys last year. You were awesome. I was pregnant though, so it was a little different. But I'm now watching this with my 4-year-old, the original Full House.
Yay.
And she loves when Stephanie goes to kindergarten. So thanks to you, we've been watching it every day for the past 2 weeks.
Oh, lovely.
But my question to you guys is, there has always been a parallel of really like Kimmy and Joey being the funny friend, and you, Stephanie, and Uncle Jesse were the entertainers, and then DJ was like straight edge, you know, oldest child, and Danny. Was that on purpose? And was there any way that mimicked your personalities in real life?
I don't think that was intentional, that those characters mirrored those other characters in that generation.
Actually, it was. It was.
It wasn't.
I remember that. Didn't he say that he wanted the girls to kind of reflect like those 3 ideas and those characters? Of,
I
like,
was asleep when he said that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to contradict you in front of a room.
No,
I'm sorry.
I don't.
You're right, Dave. You're right. You know everything.
It's gotten very confusing. I just don't remember that was a conscious choice by the writers and creators of the show.
But it just kind of fit who we were.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. I just thought it was like a really cool, happy accident that happened.
I will say too, the even as kids on Full House, the lines between like Steph and me, or like there was so much of us personally infused into the characters that we kind of are those people, and it's because they sort of took a little bit of us and we kind of became a little bit of them, so.
And now I'm gonna go hang out with the Saved by the Bell people.
As you should, Base Guy, let's do it.
So I think I know more about their show than ours.
Great question. Next up we have...
I'm Jamie. I'm from like 18 minutes from here. It's the best.
Oh my God, I'm coming over to your house after this.
I know. I sleep in my own bed. It's the best.
Oh, I mean, I don't know about that, but it, you know, it's all right.
I had a question for both of you. I was wondering, I know that you have like a lot of awesome guest stars, so I was wondering either somebody you didn't have on the show that you would have liked to have had, or a show throughout history that you would have liked to have been a guest star on and didn't have the opportunity to.
Ooh.
I would have liked to have had Rachel from Friends.
I mean, they shot on our set after we left. We could have just hung around and inserted ourselves into
That's
the
true.
central, whatever the coffee shop.
Full Friends. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about that title. What's a working title? We're gonna keep on with that. But yeah. I don't know. I would have wanted to have been in My So-Called Life from the 90s. That was like, I wanted to be Claire Danes and Jared Leto. Come on. Yeah, so that's what I would have.
In the Thanksgiving episode, how did you get the car in the backyard?
You know what? Your guess is as good as mine. That backyard, did it not change sizes all the time? It was big, it was little, we had a party, we had a car, we had a cement truck.
Yep.
Where are we getting a cement? You see the house in the opening thing. Where are you getting it? Is it driving through the Gibbler's house? Do they live behind us or next door? I don't know.
We had a donkey in the house.
We had a donkey in the house. We had a horse in the house.
Horse in the house.
How did you get the horse up the stairs? You know what I mean?
In San Francisco with those streets that are, We had a monkey too. We had a monkey.
The backyard itself was like a set, so it was all flat. So really, there was like a lot of room on the other side, and they just drove the car in. But if it was a real backyard, it was the magic school bus of backyards because it changed shape constantly.
I got to direct the Fuller House episode where you backed the car.
That's right. We're back to the kitchen again.
Yeah, that was a tricky episode to direct, but it worked.
It was great.
Yeah.
Alan, New Jersey, and I was wondering if Stephanie changed her last name in Fuller House when she married Jimmy.
Good job, guys.
No. She stayed Tanner. Maybe there was a hyphenation, but maybe she was like, I'll marry a Gibbler, but taking the name is just that's a step too far. You know what I mean? But no, I think Steph retained her Tanner last name. It's her stage name, you know. DJ Tanner. DJ Gibbler doesn't have the same ring.
We just got out of the Full House panel. Now we're on our way to go wait in line to meet Jodie Sweetin. We were trying to do it before the Full House panel, but then there wasn't enough time. We wanted to get a good seat for Full House, so we left it. So we're gonna go meet her now.
I mean, I didn't watch her all the way, but what I've seen.
Oh my god. What flavor is it? Gingerbread. Smells like Christmas.
We like all these.
Show the New Jersey
Oh, we
bear.
don't have this one.
Show it. We found another New Jersey. There's lots of cute photo ops. It opens. You can get slimed over there. We just got out of dinner, so just to talk about some of the stuff that I couldn't vlog. We met Jodie Sweetin after her panel. That was really nice. We got a picture and 2 autographs from her. Very nice, little quick. But then we went and met Trina from Boy Meets World because she didn't have a line the whole time while the rest of Boy Meets World actors had long lines all day. So we took a picture with her, but it was really quick. She didn't say anything to us. She's on her phone, and then she put her phone down to take the picture, of course, but then she just went right back on it and didn't talk to us, so it's kind of awkward. Wouldn't recommend. Then we went and took some pictures at the photo hops. The photo ops. And now we're heading home. Thank you for watching.